Hello people, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Bijan. I'm a doctor studying medicine in Moscow. Also, I work as a trader, full-time trader. I trade currencies, Forex market, and also some indices and some not futures, but some futures also, and commodities. All right. I make videos on lifestyle and the Forex. I teach Forex, okay, as my hobbies. Okay, I like to make a community and have more friends. Okay, and that helps me to build up this community. Okay. I haven't been active for a couple of weeks, and that's because I lost a dear one. Okay, I lost my father-in-law, a very good man, and I was really upset. I couldn't make any video because, as I said, I didn't feel like it. Still, I know I promised you guys that I make videos. That although I'm not feeling really 100% yet, I decided to make this video and wanted to basically share my knowledge with you guys, alright, and to basically, as I said, be more active. Anyhow, today what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically teach you a strategy about Forex, okay, a winning strategy. However, there are a couple of points that you have to always keep in mind. Okay, number one is no any strategy give you 100% win, right? Just think this in your head, okay? Think it in your head always, think it in your brain, okay? So there is no any single strategy, there is no one in the world that can tell you, okay, this strategy is going to work 100%, okay? This is not like that, all right? What it makes the strategy working for you is you, all right? That's the main thing, it's you. So it means that your personality, your mentality, and your attitude towards the market, okay? So you have to always be flexible, all right? So the strategy gives you what, an edge, okay? So it means that, all right, with a strategy, you know where to get in, you know where to get out, all right, and you know what to expect. Okay, this is the main thing. Always remember, when you're going to get into the market, you should know three things: where to get in, where would be your stop, and where to get out. All right, don't be greedy. All right. So if you watch my previous video about the probability, about why you lose your trades, okay, I try to quickly brushing a concept, all right, the concept of the trading, the probability, all right. As I said, this is the market, okay. This is like walking in the jungle and expecting, and you should expect everything, all right. Nothing would be 100%, all right. No one can tell you what the market would do, all right. But the strategy give you this edge, okay. Even like a 30% win strategy, if you are a good trader, if you know what you're doing, and if you can control your emotion, a 30% strategy give you 100% win ratio, all right? 100%. Okay. So somebody might laugh, okay, that how is it possible that 30% strategy give you 100% win? Okay, I'll try to explain more about it in future, but let's just get back to our strategy. I teach you this strategy, all right? I'm trying to make my video quite short, all right? That's why I don't want to spend about an hour or two speaking about strategy. This first strategy, I teach this strategy, and I'm going to concentrate on this strategy for the next I don't know how many videos, I don't know, and try to slowly develop this strategy, gradually sink it in your brain, all right, and teach you how to implementing it, how to use it, how to basically know what candles to pick to give you the win, all right, to win you money, all right. As I said, no one wants to lose the money, all right. That's why it's important, okay. I first give you the basic, and then slowly, video by video, I teach you how you can increase your chance of winning the trade. Okay, that's the main thing. All right. Okay, people, I going. Let's just continue. As I said, I'm going to teach you a strategy that basically helps you to win trades. Okay, so to make you money, that's the main thing. All right. So look, the most important thing about this strategy is to basically implementing it as I tell you. All right. And all right, let's just get into it. Let us set up our chart, and then I'll go through. I explain what you're supposed to do as we go forward. Okay. All right. So this is the chart. I go to the daily chart. All right. I just picked the Euro USD. This is demo account. I just wanted to show you how we can just set up a trade, and then how we can basically arrange our how we can get into the trade, how where we put our stop loss, and how we can just basically manage our chart. Okay, all right. So let's just implement the system. So basically, what I did, I just essentially put this chart on. Let's go to the property. Let's just make this grid all black. Okay, all right, fantastic. Let's just put like what I prefer. Pretty much prefer the candlestick. All right. I don't like the bar chart. Mostly I trade on the candlestick because I'm kind of like a visual guy. I have to see what exactly is happening. All right. All right, good. Now let's just do, so this is just a daily chart. We go to insert, we go to indicator, we go to Bollinger Bands. All right, so I put Bollinger Bands. Okay, remember the parameters for this Bollinger Band is the period 20, deviation is 2, all right, and basically I prefer to put it this way. Okay, so this is our Bollinger Band. Okay, so this is the Bollinger Band that I picked. All right, now what will we do? Let me just make some changes. So basically, uh, okay, so basically this is what it is, but I like to just change the color. So what I'll do, I'll go to the properties. I go to bar up. I prefer the green one. Okay, bar down. Let's just put the fill as bear candle red. Okay, bar down red. Okay, this is better color. Okay, all right. So the bull candle would be the green one, and the bear candle is the red one. Okay, now, so what we do? Okay, so as I said, everything about the strategy is, remember that no strategy is going to give you 100% win. Okay, this is the first thing you got to remember always. Okay, so no strategy will give you 100% win. Okay, that's the main thing. But all right, what basically the strategy gives you is the edge. Okay, the strategy give you an edge. Okay, so in that, what does it mean? It means that, all right, if you implementing it over the time, all right, and if you stick to the rules, okay, over the period of time, for example a few months, all right, you essentially you can make a lot of money. All right, that's the main thing. Okay, so remember always what makes you different trader, a different uh, like what makes you win the trade or lose the trade is your mentality. All right, so if you just go back to my previous video about like the about I just made a video about why the trading is not for you. Okay, if you go back to this trade, I just quickly go through the probabilities. All right, so that's the main thing. Remember that, watch that video, make sure watch that, understand that, and then come and just watch this video. Okay, All right, let's just get into it. So as I said, I put this Bollinger Band. I gave you the parameters. Okay. So let me just pen. So let's see. I'll put this epic pen here. So basically, what it is. So remember, this is the Bollinger Band. All right, the Bollinger Band, upper Bollinger Band, lower Bollinger Band. All right. This is the middle Bollinger. Okay. So basically, as I said, the parameters, I gave you the parameters before. I go to the parameters again. So let's just go to these band's properties. So if you remember the periods, all right, so the period is 20 and the deviation is 2, okay? That's the main parameters, all right? Okay, all right, good. So let's just go back, okay? All right, now what is our strategy? Okay, first of all, okay, what we are looking at, for example, for a short position, for a short position, okay, we're looking at the upper Bollinger, all right, the upper Bollinger. So first of all, we look at a candle that basically hit the upper Bollinger and close above it, okay? So for example, this is the upper Bollinger Band. We're looking at candle to come up here and close here, all right? So essentially, we're looking at a candle like this, all right? So this is what we're looking at, okay? This is the first one. So the first rule is basically, this is number one, a candle, a candle that basically close above close above the band, the upper band, okay, the band. So upper Bollinger. This is rule number one. Rule number two, okay, the rule number two is basically is the second candle, the second candlestick, all right, to open open above the band and straight away close inside the band. All right, so open here. So this is like, as I said, this is the first candle. Okay, the second candle opens here. Okay, and close here. Okay, so this is what we call the second candle. So the second candle, then the very next candle, the next candle, the next candle, the next candle, close back, close back inside, inside the Bollinger Band, the Bollinger Band. So this is our next candle. So this is the setup, okay? So basically, so what does it mean? I guess I said the first candle close above the band, the second candle close back inside the band. And this is our setup. So once we see this, okay, once we see this, what we do, we basically, uh, the next day, because you remember this is uh, like the daily candle. So every day we just check it out. The next day, what we do, basically, we put a sell stop. As soon as as soon as we saw this, we put a sell stop below the second candle. The sell stop here, a sell stop, a sell stop, and then our stop would be 10 pips, or sorry, 15 pips. So our stop will be 15 pips, 15 pips above the high of our setup, So I explain to you what does that mean. So let's go back. I'll show you again. So as I said, for example, all right, so this was our third one. For example, let's just first find a trade and then I give you the example. So what does that mean? Okay, let's just go. Okay, so let's see. So I found a very good trade here. Okay, basically, okay, here you go. Okay, so as I said, we're looking at the upper Bollinger. This is the upper Bollinger. All right. So first of all, we're looking at a candle to close above the Bollinger Band. This is the close. The very next candle, we want to close back inside the band. This is the second. So this is the candle number one, candle number two. See, this is closed back exactly inside the candle. All right. Now this is our setup. All right. This is the setup. Now what we do? Okay, the day after. All right. As soon as we see this, the day after, we put our sell stop here. Okay, sell stop order. A sell stop order here, and our stop would be 15 pips, 15 pips above the high of our setup. So 15 pips somewhere around there. This is our stop. This is our stop loss. Stop loss. All right. Okay, this is our stop loss. Now, what about our profit? Okay, as you remember, if you have watched my previous video, okay, so if you haven't watched it, I tell you to go back and check that video. All right, so what you do basically, as I said, always, you at least have to pick your target twice as much as your stop. For example, if your stop is about, for example, let's see how much is this. Okay, the stop. So this one is about 253 pips. Okay, so if your stop is about 253 pips, okay, so your target has to be at least twice as much. For example, 253 times 2, it makes it up about 6, 10, 506 pips. Okay, so this is about 500 pips. So where will we be? So we just measure that. So this is about somewhere around here. Okay, so our target price would be somewhere around here. This is the target. This is our target. Okay, this is the target price. Okay, so remember that again. So we find the stop, we put the sell stop, we put our target, the stop, and then we just put our target here. All right, so that makes it up about 500 pips. Okay, so basically this would be our simple target. Okay, and if you just look at this trade, you can see there's a good trade here, good, and then it just produced really good money for us. Okay, so this is essentially uh, our sell order. Okay, this is like a sell order. Okay, so this is number one strategy that is actually my favorite strategy. and it works really well. Okay, however, remember that, as I said, that's the key thing about this strategy. This strategy really works well in the extremes. Okay, so what does it mean in extremes? So for example, in top of the trend, uptrend, or so remember this is like the uptrend, or somewhere around here, or so this, remember that, so somewhere around here, in the or in the uh, ranging market. Okay, ranging market. So remember that you have to know what exactly they are. Okay, uh, so in ranging market, again, as I said, this is the ranging market. All right, so this is like range. All right, so this strategy works really well here. All right, this is where it works. So again, this is like a a short position strategy that basically gives you the opportunity to get into the market and really produce good money. Okay. Now, look, I try to pretty much keep my videos very short, all right? And this one's, I think, it's about 15, 16 minutes already. So what I'll do in my next video, all right, I go with the let's see, the like long position. So there was a short position I gave you. Then the next one I go with the line position. Okay, I'll teach you how you can implement that, and then I'll see how I go. Just depends on the length of the video. I just try to filter some like the trades. So basically, to give you the highest probability trades one. Okay, so as I said, I gave you the strategy how it works, but however, you should filter some good candidate. For example, here, for example, look at this. This one was again same thing. I gave it gives you the close and then back inside, but however, I wouldn't take this one. All right, I wouldn't take it. I show you okay how you can filter your strategy that give you better chance, better opportunity, helps you not to get in to like low probability trades, and hopefully that way you can understand what's the best trade and where to get in. All right. Okay, good on you guys. Hope to see you. Just make sure subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumb up. Introduce your friend to my channel, and hope to see you soon. All right. Uh, well, see you people. Have a good day.